as they roll around, just trying to pick up the car in behind, and that looks like it will be the 95, I beg your pardon. And that is a beautifully presented car, thanks to Speed Parlour, of course, Adam Curry getting the graphics done on that one.
Nice race too.
And that is Andy Thomas making a welcome return after a couple of years hiatus. Back in the saddle, which is good to see. Rest of the field sorting themselves out. A little bit hard to pick from where we are here in the box. And we'll try to bring them to you as they come around. We're not too far away. We go green this time around. And Alexander gets a good start. So does Belitho on the outside. And he uses the slingshot to go to the top and work his way to the front. Here comes Thomas with him now. Thomas moving to second as Jesse Alexander fights back on the bottom. Can't quite get it done. And he now settles into third position as it goes Belitho, followed by Thomas Alexander. Tate Cowie is there, followed by Nate Truan, Michael Conlon, Tyson Williams, Caleb Evans further back in the 33, also working the bottom side of the track, Bronson Morrow and Ryland Furler. Furler looking for the fast way through after last night's feature race victory in the Ty Bill Series. But out in front and opening some handy real estate. Let's keep all eyes peeled because it is the 50 of Jordan Belitho. He is doing a great job out in front. Certainly looking nice and smooth as he goes down the back chute one more time. And he is being followed by Andy Thomas there in the 95, doing a good job. In behind him it is Alexander, that is the 84, the Alexander Brothers entry in third position. Then we got a tight battle going on now between Tate Cowie and Nate Truan. Tate and Nate, if you will, down the back chute are starting to turn the screws there, but out in front still. It is the 50 of Jordan Belitho as he now comes down the back chute one more time. Alexander in a second position, but have a look, coming on the inside, slicing the bottom of the track with a slide job. He holds it together too. Doing a great job is Andy Thomas. Jesse Alexander and the 48 also in the mix as well. Sadly, well, not sadly, but thankfully as well, he's going hard. Oh, we got one up in the wall and over. I think that is Andy Thomas. Andy Thomas has been in hiatus for a few seasons and recently come back there in the Speed Parlour entry. And not Andy Thomas the astronaut, but he certainly almost went to orbit as he comes to a rest up there in turns 3 and 4. And I'm pretty sure we got that on the Dream Multimedia. And we'll look to see if there is a replay. Quite possibly, because I saw Dean smiling, so I know he definitely got it. So we'll wait and see. And this is an excellent opportune time to mention all our officials and volunteers and track staff out there. You can see they've come to the aid of the car and also the driver as Andy Thomas walks back across. He'll be greeted by the medical staff there for a quick check. Let's hope that Andy's okay and there's not too much damage to the car. Certainly he drove very well last night at the Riverland Speedway in Renmark, and he'll be disappointed to have put that into the wall. He was running second at the time. There it is on the screen for those of you at home watching. I just caught the tail end of it there on the screen. We'll have a look at the replay one more time.
For that Mildura. We later on ran in the feature, but we threw a belt and it was all due back to that little Tommy tip over. Anyway, tonight's a new night and here we are at Mildura, Timmis Speedway. Made a couple of slight adjustments with the car and ride height and repaired a few of the faults that we came up with. But here we are pitted next to Des Ob's stock rod that Phil keeps running, which is brilliant. Yeah, it's just good to see this car out and about. It's actually good to see all the old cars out and about, but especially this one because it means a lot to a lot of people. That means a lot to me. So anyway, yeah, we're ready to go. As always, here at Timmis Speedway, it's just an absolute pleasure dome. Love the place. The upgrades they've done are fantastic. And it's always good to have Susie with us. And here we are, starting our first heat. So after just getting a good start, obviously, and just settling into things. I just started to try and get up the track a little bit, especially in turns 3 and 4. I was sort of sliding myself a little bit. Got 1 and 2 pretty good right from the get-go. But yeah, 3 and 4 took a little bit more work. It's where I seem to have a lot of trouble in the previous years. But anyway, we're just going to let this sucker play out because, to be honest, we've had such a prick of a run. There's going to be a bit of mud on the camera. I don't care. Sit back, enjoy, and we end up getting this victory. But that all didn't last long because our woes continued with our electrical issues. For the second heat, the thing just wouldn't start. We killed a battery. We've got some sort of drain going on that's intermittent. And yeah, unfortunately that was it for heat 2. Feature time, and I was actually meant to start out at 11. It was a bit of a sleep at the wheel. I actually, the guy in front of me didn't make the start, and so I was waiting for him to come around, and then anyway, the green fell and I started off the rear. So yeah, the track changed a hell of a lot. We had the streeties out before us, so we actually thought they were going to bring the track in even more than it was earlier in the night. So essentially our setup, we went for to free the car up a bit, where in fact, you know, we probably should have tightened it up a little bit, but anyway, it's all good. Yeah, we had a good run, and yeah, sit back and enjoy this one.